Ever grab a bag of that pre-cut broccoli, for a stir fry? Super convenient, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But, well, this deep dive might make you want to take a closer look next time you're at the store.
Oh,
We're going to be talking about the recent recall of Marketside Broccoli Florets.
okay.
And this is because of a potential Listeria contamination.
Yeah,
And specifically, we're talking about the 12-ounce bags sold at Walmart.
gotcha.
Now, we're not just here to, give you the news. We want to explore why this actually matters to you as a listener.
Yeah.
And just quickly, before we jump in, all this information is for general knowledge, not medical advice or anything like that.
Right, of course.
So one of the more interesting things about this recall is that it was actually found through routine testing.
Yeah, so this was the Texas Health and Human Services. They were doing their routine testing, and that's actually how this was caught.
So the system worked, in a way.
It did, which is good. I mean, that's how it should work.
Right.
But it does kind of make you wonder, how often does something slip through the cracks?
That's a great point.
You know.
So for those of us who may not be, up on our food safety trivia,
Right.
what exactly is Listeria?
So Listeria is a type of bacteria, and it can cause an infection called listeriosis.
Okay.
And the thing about listeriosis is it's not like your typical 24-hour stomach bug, It can be actually pretty serious.
So it's not just like a mild inconvenience?
No, not at all, especially for pregnant women, newborns, elderly folks, and anyone with a weakened immune system.
Yeah, it can be really serious for those groups.
Exactly.
So what should we be looking out for? What kind of symptoms?
Well, it can really vary, but it often includes fever, muscle aches, fatigue, sometimes gastrointestinal issues like nausea or diarrhea.
Okay.
And here's the thing. The symptoms can actually take weeks to appear.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So if you think you might have listeriosis, especially if you're in one of those high-risk groups, it's always best to just go see a doctor, Get it checked out.
Definitely better to be safe than sorry.
Exactly.
And just to add to that, this recall affects, well, a pretty large area, 20 states.
Yeah, 20 stayed.
Wow. And it's all, with this specific broccoli product sold at Walmart.
Exactly.
So if you've been to Walmart recently, check your fridge, make sure.
Yeah, absolutely. If you have any of that recalled Marketside Broccoli Florets, toss it out. Don't even risk it.
Yeah.
And of course, wash your hands really well afterward.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, this whole situation, it kind of brings up a bigger question.
It does, yeah.
How much do we as consumers really know about where our food comes from?
Right.
And, the potential risks involved.
Yeah, we often prioritize convenience. I mean, that's kind of the whole point of these pre-cut veggies.
Right, exactly.
But this recall, it really highlights that there are these potential trade-offs. Sometimes it makes you wonder, how often does contaminated food, even if it's just a little bit, get through, even with all these regulations and stuff?
Makes you think. I remember a few years back, there was that massive spinach recall. I think it was E. coli.
Right.
Or some other bacteria. It seems like these outbreaks, are they becoming more common? Or are we just more aware of them now?
It's hard to say, really, but it does make you, more aware of what you're buying, for sure.
Definitely. So where can we go to stay informed
Hmm.
about these recalls and things like that?
Well, the FDA website is a really good resource for staying up to date on recalls of all kinds, not just food.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. And of course, you can always contact Walmart directly if you have any specific concerns about this particular product.
Great point. So just to recap quickly,
Yeah.
we've got this recall of Marketside Broccoli Florets from Walmart.
Right.
And that's because of this potential Listeria contamination,
Mm-hmm.
which, as we've talked about, can be really serious, especially for certain groups.
Very important.
So check your fridge, toss out any of that recalled product, and stay informed
Exactly.
about future recalls.
Be proactive.
It's
And
in.
I think, maybe this whole deep dive leaves you with something to think about.
Oh, yeah.
Does this recall change your perspective at all on pre-packaged convenience foods? And how much risk are we really willing to accept for that ease and convenience? It's a question worth pondering as we kind of navigate this whole complex world of our modern food system.
It really is. All right, thanks for listening, everybody. We'll see you in the next deep dive.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye.